Welcome guys, what's up guys, Mike here. We have another official live Let's Play right now on Twitch at the moment. We are playing Snowboard Kids 2 by Atlas and Rackham today. This game came out in about 1999. It's one of the most underrated N64 games on the system, I feel. It's got some good stuff. But yeah, this is kind of like a kart racer, but except with snowboarding. And you got your start option, you got your training option, and you got your options. Options is not too much. This is just for battle mode, which I'll probably end up showing off in a different part of the video. Or at least in a different part, because yeah, I definitely want to show off the extra characters that we will be able to unlock here. But yeah, we'll keep those options in mind. Either way though, you guys are probably wondering why I'm playing the sequel and I'm not playing the original Snowboard Kids before we get started. Well, in the original Snowboard Kids, I basically don't have a memory card pack, and here's the official N64 controller for you kids that don't know what the N64 is from 1999. Your memory card actually went inside the controller here. In fact, let me just show this off to the camera. So pretty much, yeah, I don't have a memory pack, so either I would have to beat every single part of Snowboard Kids 1, or end up losing all my save data. But yeah, either way, shout out to 8 people that are live on Twitch right now. If you guys want to be a part of more future Let's Plays on Twitch, definitely follow me there. But I'm probably rambling at this point, so let's get started. We got story mode and battle, but we have a story. Yes, this game actually has a story to it, very interestingly enough. We're going to start a game. We're going to start a new game. Alright, now we have all the kids on the character selection screen. We have Slash, we got Jam, Nancy, Wendy, Linda, and Tommy. Again, Tommy is like one of the fastest characters in the game, but he's very hard to steer. Slash and Jam, I'd have to say, are like more in the balanced middle. Nancy and Wendy, I'd have to say, are pretty beginner status, so they're not as fast, but they're easy to handle. And Linda is like right behind Tommy pretty much in terms of everything. Hey, Pentality with that subscription though. Thanks for coming through with that tier 1 subscription. Enjoy the emotes and the special role on Discord. But we are going to start with Slash. We have our first, we already get dropped right into our first level, which is Sunny Mountain. So we have different boards as well, by the way. So we have our balance board, we have the trick board, and we have the speed board. Balance board is pretty much a balance of everything. There's 3 different levels to each board, by the way. So as you can see, it's not that fast, but it's got pretty decent turning and jumping. We have trick boards, which have pretty good turning and jump, a horrible speed. And then we just have the speed board, which is pretty fast, but the turning and jump is terrible. But I recommend the speed board. Honestly, the speed boards are pretty much fantastic in this game, and it is pretty much going to be my go-to. But yeah, there's actually cutscenes, so enjoy the first cutscene. Good job. So yeah, by the way, that guy's name is Damien.
Ready? Go!
These kids are basically racing through a whole bunch of scenarios, and this guy Damien is basically just trying to ruin their day. But as you can see, just like in the original Snowboard Kids, even though we're playing the sequel first, we pretty much have everything going on here. So yeah, as you can see, I got turned into a snowman. There's 2 different types of item boxes. You have the red item boxes, and you also have the blue item boxes. So your red item boxes have a whole bunch of different projectiles, this one being the glove. So when you shoot it and you hit somebody, you smack them in the butt and they drop coins. And coins are needed to actually get items in this game. If you don't have any coins, you don't get to pick up an item. As you can see in the bottom right corner, I actually have a coin amount. You get coins by doing tricks. Here is the bomb item. The bomb item is actually one of the top tier items in this game because I can actually press the R button to look behind me, and I can actually fire bombs behind me. The bombs are the only item you can actually fire backwards, which is actually pretty interesting as well. And yes, you pretty much pay for them items. But be careful though, because you can actually get caught in the bomb's blast as well. But either way, what the ghost does, the ghost is actually very interesting because if you use the ghost, you actually slow down the person in first place. Or since I'm in first, it actually slows down the person behind you. So as you can see, Linda over there actually has the ghost on her, so she's going to slow down. And these are the wings. The wing, you know, Red Bull gives you wings. Basically, yeah, the wings give you more airtime. Well, that was unfortunate that those got taken off. I could have actually gotten away with that. The wings let you do way more tricks. Alright, more bombs. And here is one of the first place items that you usually end up getting most of the time. This is the stone. Pretty much think of this like a Mario Kart banana peel. You put it by an item box or a lift to hide it from people and they trip and they fall on it. That's basically my recommendation for this. And yeah, we have the fan. Pretty much self-explanatory. It pretty much speeds you up. The fan was exclusive to Snowboard Kids 1 as well, but in Snowboard Kids 2, there's actually a rocket item as well. But yeah, now I'm just getting wrecked. Now everyone... Wow. Okay. Hit me with them items. I shall save this. Hey, here's the snowman item. Pretty much it slows down your opponents, and if they hit a wall, they can't steer. If you're snowman, you're not allowed to steer at all. You legitimately just run right into the wall like a dumbass. But yeah, that item you kept seeing get smashed on my head was actually the pan item. It is more common for 3rd place and 4th place. But yeah, the pan item legitimately just squishes you, and it's perfect if you know someone that's trying to pass a gap in a level. There's a few levels with some pretty crazy gaps that we'll get to later on in the story mode. But yeah, pretty much. Those are most of the items. There's a couple other ones that, wow. I did not even know that. Wow, I don't know how I nailed that. That was stupid to me. By the way, True Eagle, if you wanted to hit the clip there, you can also hover over the stream or press Alt-X on computer. If you're on mobile, I'm not sure how Twitch clips work. By the way, if you guys end up making any Twitch clips during the live stream Let's Play, feel free to put them in my Discord. I now have a section specifically for Twitch clips. If anything, I might catch that later because that was a really impossible trick. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to really talk about this level, but it's pretty much a beginner level, Sunny Mountain. As you go through this game, there are some really wacky levels. But yeah, at the end of each level, you also get prize money. And you'll see why in a minute, but cutscene. Now we get introduced to the hub world. There's actually a hub world here. Hi, welcome to the Snow Town. There are various stores in this town. You only want to press the A button to enter. I will take you around the town. Yo, this music in this game is like fantastic. This is the paint shop. Change the design of your board. Save money and please come to the store. Hey, Paintality, thanks for hosting the stream. This is Wendy's Internet. Check for info through the computer. There's actually a lot of really helpful tips that I'm going to go through in this game as well. That'll probably end up coming through, and if I miss any, I'll come back here for references. This is the Snow Times office. You can work part-time here shooting newspapers, and we're actually going to do that in one of the future episodes. You can also use this telephone to save and quit. I will actually make sure I do that, because if you do not save, it actually comes back to bite you in the ass. I can't tell you how many times I forget to save and I have to do like a whole bunch. Hey, Shellshock coming through with that tier 1 subscription. Thanks to the sub, man. Enjoy the emotes in the Discord server. There's also the school. You can change you can be Slasher and his friends here. Also, we're going to be changing characters in there quite often. I'm going to be playing as all the characters through this. Press A button by the clock to play Speedcross. Can you get to school by 8:30? I don't know. We're going to find out in one of the future episodes as well. Now, this is the board shop. Various boards are available here. There's actually a lot more options for boards here than the original Snowboard Kids, and I might have to actually do that as well. Please come by anytime. And this is the Penguin House, which we're actually going to show off right now, actually. This is where the trick game is. And you can enter the courses by going to the edge of town. Really simple hub world. That's the end of the tour. Good luck in clearing all the courses. Bye-bye. Bye, Mr. Dog. And that's his actual name, Mr. Dog. Alright, so we're actually going to do the trick game right now, because that actually unlocks a character for battle mode. Probably my favorite character. It actually unlocks this guy right here. His name is Coach, aka Mr. Penguin. So, we just do tricks. We have to get 300 points to finish the level. I'm alright with this. And there's actually a cutscene here too. Ten out of 10.
Ready? Go!
Oh, by the way, in order to do tricks, you have to hold the A button and let go right before going off a ramp. And also, mashing the A button and pressing the control stick in different directions does different tricks as well. Again, though, I'm being cautious. See, otherwise that happens. Again, the trick game is like the easiest one out of all of them. The only thing you have to make sure of is that you have to actually finish in the time limit as well. So I probably better move because there's still a decent amount of track left. Again, we have most of our tricks. We're going to get in the final little bit over here. Honestly, this is the area right here to really get a lot of tricks done as well in here. Because there's a whole bunch of jumps here, really big ones too. Especially the third one coming up. I see. I might have actually ended up taking my sweet time now. I might not actually make this. Perfect. I landed right on the line. That's how it's done. We clutch. We in here. Also, Shellshock, let me move your thing to the center right over there. Alright, maybe we can actually afford a new board now.